without further ado, I'm going to invite Sean up here. Woo! Thank you very much, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Les. Les, you have such a calming presence. You really help put my nerves at ease. And also meeting some of you tonight also helped me put my nerves at ease. I'm super excited to be here. You wouldn't believe it. That picture was actually probably about 3 years ago. But, I just moved to Minnesota 2 years ago. As of last week, I've been here for 2 years. I love it here. And I'm really grateful to be able to share one of my passions with you tonight. And I think you're going to be able to walk away with some tangible and practical things you can apply in your own lives. And I really want to impress upon some of you the notion of providing value without expectation. And actually, more specifically, giving without expectation, because I think that inherently when we give intentionally, we're going to be providing value either way. So a little bit about me. I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey from recipient to giver. And in fact, I believe that as long as we're alive, we're receiving the best gift possible, the gift of life. And so I'm on a journey to balance that a little bit and to be more of a giver since I'm already a recipient and receiving the best gift ever. I'm going to dive right in. The New College, Webster's New College American Dictionary defines give with a variety of definitions. But one that really spoke to me, especially in the AGC lens, here at Accelerated Global Connections, we're all networkers. We're professional people, and we have a lot to provide to our communities. So to give, to be the source of, origin, or cause of, produce, and supply. If I were to give you a gift with this phrase, I love you, I'm actually giving you a gift of a phrase and an honest feeling based on the culmination of my upbringing and my environment. And so that allows me to be the source of love that I give to you when I say I love you. Additionally, that's originating inside of me. And that's what causes me to be able to say that to you. I'm producing that, and I'm supplying that and giving that back to you. So I want to give you 5 examples of ways that I give, and maybe you can relate to some of these examples. The gift of my time. Constantly when I work with my clients or when I spend time with my friends and family, I'm giving that gift of time. These inherently come with expectations. My energy, and along with my time, my energy is flowing with that time. Money. The gift of money comes with a lot of expectations. Referrals. Again, through the lens of AGC in our community, when trust is built through humility, we often refer each other to people or clients and the like. Information. These are just 5 examples, but oftentimes we give information when we're selling our products or services. We use information to facilitate that. Now I want to go over 5 expectations. These are just a few. The first one is influence. When I expect to have influence on someone, I want to have an effect on someone or a situation. Money. If I give my time and my information, I expect business in return, usually. And so that's going to grant me money. Priority. We're the me generation. We want it now. When I go online and I sign up for an event, I RSVP for VIP. If I go somewhere and I recognize somebody that works there, I want to get hooked up. Satisfaction. Giving feels good. There's no denying that. And ego. I saved the best for last, right? With an ego, I'm boosting my own self-esteem. When I give my time, my money, my information, referrals, I'm boosting my self-esteem, and I'm feeling more important. I want to share a little story about 6 years ago. I went out with a social experiment and attempted to talk to 1,000 people in one day. And so what I wanted to give was I wanted to give 1,000 people an opportunity to share with YouTube their message in 15 seconds. And I learned a lot through that journey. 4 years ago, I started a nonprofit with my dad. It was a family outfit, and we were tasked with recruiting volunteers for other nonprofit organizations. And in this picture, you can see a group I recruited to cook and serve breakfast at the Downtown Women's Center in Los Angeles. I forgot to mention that's where I'm from. I'm from Los Angeles. This quote from Dr. Ivan Misner the Chief Visionary Officer and founder of Business Networking International, he's been quoted as saying, once there's an expectation of something in return, then it's really a transaction and not a gift. This theme can be seen in a lot of influencers with people such as Gary Vee and other influencers who are promoting giving without expectation. Like I mentioned earlier, in our community, our AGC community, when trust is established, we're able to give without expectation, and I wanted to implore you that we should give for the sheer sake of giving without worrying about what may happen afterwards. You may be asking yourself, Sean, why? Why give? Why be generous and expect nothing? Well, actually, generosity leads to, and quite frankly, equals happiness. A study done at UC Berkeley showed that the human brain is wired for generosity. And in fact, it stimulates the same neural circuitry involved with the reward response when we eat food or have sex. So generosity is pretty cool. Furthermore, generosity will lead to better relationships and maybe even create new relationships. This is probably no surprise. However, close relationships actually require generosity and even sacrifice. And I'll say this too, the gift of understanding can yield to giving the benefit of the doubt. So that's a form of generosity. Let's say, for example, you sent an email to a loved one or a friend or a colleague and they didn't respond back in a timely manner. Perhaps we should give that person the benefit of the doubt and generously see their side of the story. Lastly, a third reason why I'm imploring you to consider generosity and be intentional in your life is it's contagious. And in fact, the law or idea of reciprocity would suggest that people are generous to those who are generous to them. This is called reciprocal altruism, and it requires a cost of the giver that benefits the recipient. One example that you can think of would be the crier, the war crier. For example, that person may be risking their own life to let the group know of a dangerous situation. Now I want to give you some practical steps or ideas on how you can improve or become more generous in your own life. And these are, again, from the AGC lens here in our community of networking. Volunteer your time. There's a variety of ways that this could be manifested, including working with a local charitable organization, or even volunteering your time to refer someone to a business or professional person that you met here tonight. Maybe a good question could be, how can I help you in your business as opposed to promoting your own? Similarly, donating financially to a charitable organization is a good practical step. I've met a lot of people tonight who have a lot of information and probably could lead a talk just like this one. However, a good practical step for being generous and donating or being a giver would be let someone else educate you. This is something I'm working on greatly in my own personal life. I'm working on all these things. This is me being vulnerable for you guys tonight. Give your full attention to the person speaking with you. A habit of mine is to survey the room for a lot of reasons. Maybe safety, maybe just to see what's going on. So I really try to give people my full attention. This is a fun one. Leave a thoughtful comment on someone's blog. It's so easy for me to hide behind my computer in my own home and leave a dramatic comment when maybe I can be more intentional about being generous and giving a thoughtful comment. Let someone vent and don't offer solutions. Maybe someone just needs to vent and they just need you to be there, a gift of your time, and they're not looking for information. But if they ask, by all means, give advice. Lastly, give to someone who doesn't deserve it. I really appreciate your time so much. I'll bring Mr. Les back up. Again, I'm super grateful to be able to have this opportunity to share one of my passions with you. And I'm going to end on this. Table number 2, number 3, and table number 1 here in the front. Check under your table there. I left a gift for you without any expectations. Thank you so much.